Should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Chester Smith.
Number 15, second baseman, Chester Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Ready for another shot now, Chester Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chester.
Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there's one away. Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Ready once again, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Matt Chapman.
Ball right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score. Settling in now, Chester Smith.
Number 15, second baseman, Chester Smith.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Perez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of this game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Chris Davis.
Punt attempt here. Adams is there, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Junis earns his first win of the season. Brandon Maurer wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jesse Hahn starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Jesse Hahn, not an overpowering guy. Low 90s fastball, good slider, decent changeup. Will mix in an occasional split finger. You'll know he's on if he's getting a lot of quick outs early in the zone. He needs to pitch at the knees. He doesn't have the kind of fastball that he can get away with up in the middle of the zone.
Chester Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Grady Regan. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's 1 for 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll see 8, 9, and 1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Chester Smith. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Billy Burns. He singled his last time up.
Billy Burns.
A ball and 2 strikes is the count to Billy Burns. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reined in. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Marcus Semien.
This is hit to third. Will it be two? The second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in, Grady Regan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Grady Regan.
Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz. This is flared out towards second. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So striding in, Chester Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. A 2-0 finish today. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Ready now, Chester Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chester Smith.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Adams is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Billy Burns. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Royals settle for just the one. We've played two full. The Royals are on top 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chester Smith. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So digging in now, Chester Smith earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite. Stepping into the box, Chester Smith. He singled his last time up.
Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
In now, Billy Burns, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's set. Here's the 3-1, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. With Merrifield next to hit. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Matt Harvey earns his first win of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Nick Tepish, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Designated hitter, Josh Slater.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Smith moving to his left, and that's the third out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Chester Smith. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance, Chester Smith.
Second baseman, Chester Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He drew a walk his first time up.
Eddie Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Altair is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Ready once again, Chester Smith. He singled his last time up.
Chester Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Escobar loves it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Rougned Odor now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Rougned Odor.
Now the payoff pitch home. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Smith on the grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in once again, Chester Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left, strike 1. Duda over at second. Adams is over at first with 1 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Altair is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Minor takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Alex Claudio gets a 4-out save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors. They left just
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Thursday night baseball on the show as we join you from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jake Junis gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Up next for Minnesota, Derek Dietrich. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Derek Dietrich.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Billy Burns. You want a ball run down the gap? This is the guy for you. The ability to go get him, can fly on the base paths and in the outfield.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Chester Smith. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Smith.
He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Derek Dietrich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground. Effort as it's off his glove. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Riding in once again, Chester Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chester Smith.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And on the ground out to second. Smith is up with it, and there are 2 away now. The next twin up, Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2. It's a third. 5. Scooped up. 1 there. Back to first, and Morrison is grounded into a double play. Now batting, Chester Smith. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Chester Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High pop up. Dozier has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in to start the 9th, Chester Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
In is Jorge Soler. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The 1-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
Digging in, Ramon Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ramon Torres.
The 1-1. Softly on a line to third. Bends down and he barehands it. Wow. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Ryan Perez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. KC down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and he pops him up, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Twins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Minnesota used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jake Odorizzi takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Trevor Hildenberger hammers down the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors.
Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Jesse Hahn, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Stepping into the box, Chester Smith, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Now the pitch. Softly hit out to short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Smith is off at first with 2 away. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Into the box now, Chester Smith. He reached on a single in his first try.
Chester Smith.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rodriguez up the middle, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as the result.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hit out towards second. Smith ranges to his left, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Dozier at second with 2 down. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle face.
Ready for another shot now, Chester Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail 6-1. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
Cameron Maben.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And on the ground out to second. Smith scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping into the box, Chester Smith. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Twins have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Twins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lance Lynn earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Nick Tepish will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Digging in now, Chester Smith. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Smith.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
Stepping up now, Byron Buxton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Byron Buxton.
The 1-2. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And Jimenez will take this one to the bag to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ike Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Now in the box, Chester Smith. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Smith.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has a play, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Hard hit ball to second. Smith right there. Throw on to Jimenez is in time for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Chester Smith. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Chester Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Rodriguez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Chester Smith. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. Swing and a flare over second, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Eddie Rosario.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We played 8 full. Twins are out in front, 7-4.
Wow, that's an impressive end to a 4-game sweep that comes on the road. That's never easy to do, no matter who's in the other dugout.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Twins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Barrios earns his first win of the season. Trevor Hildenberger records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Danny Duffy will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. The 2-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. The second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
At the plate, Chester Smith. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Chester Smith.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. One left for Kansas City. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. Striding in once again, Chester Smith.
15, second baseman, Chester Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Reimer Liriano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Reimer Liriano.
Duffy sets. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Smith is there. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Waylon Gagnon. He singled his last time up.
Gagnon.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They trail 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Chester Smith. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Here's Reimer Liriano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Reimer Liriano.
Out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chester Smith.
Second baseman, Chester Smith.
He's set, and the pitch. This is line to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. A great shot there, a famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. This 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Kansas City led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Danny Duffy.
What's up, man?
What's up, bulkhead?
Oh, nothing. Yeah, I just saw it a little while ago.
Yeah, me and B was on recording and stuff, and I was like, y'all, man, that shit sound good outside. Let me go get some
A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Brown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the...
See, all I've been getting on playing a couple of games. I play a game